there, this is Beth Ferrister, and I'm doing a podcast series on remodeling your home. It's called Let's Remodel, and I'm going to take you through different stages and why to do it. Now, in my case, this is my house I'm remodeling, and why I'm doing it, I can't tell you, except that I just want to redo it. But for other reasons, you may want to redo your house. Now, there are three main reasons. You just want to do like I do and just update your house because you're going to stay there for a long time. And that's why I'm doing that, because I live here in East Shore in the Woodlands. I love the location and I don't want to move. So I'm doing it for me. But there are other reasons to remodel, which are to put your house on the market for sale, which in real estate business, which of course I am, that's what I like, to tell everybody that they need to do to sell their house. It's a seller's market right now in the Woodlands, but only if your house is one of the ones that stands out amongst the rest. It's very competitive. So many people have bought new homes or remodeled homes, and that's what you have to do to really put your house in the forefront of sales. So that's a good reason to remodel. Another reason to remodel is because the inventory of homes is so low right now, it's hard to find. Trust me, I have a lot of buyers who are very frustrated, who want a newer home in a good location. Well, there just really aren't that many. So what we have to do is look at older homes and what we can do to make them our home and look like new. You can do that in certain neighborhoods, but you definitely need a realtor because we tell you how much you can do to still stay within the scope of the neighborhood. You don't want to overprice your house for the neighborhood. So you've got to be careful about that. So you have to buy in a neighborhood where whatever amount you're going to put in it. And again, this is where we specialize. Because we are a specialty real estate company, we come in and tell you exactly what you need to do to sell your house. If it's just minor things like let's move your furniture around, or let's just have stagers come in and stage your house for sale because it's vacant, we do all that because we have an in-house marketing team that includes our professional photographers, we have professional stagers, a special high-end marketing team, so we do it all. But today, and in a series that we're going to see progress on this thing of mine that I'm doing, a project of mine that I'm doing. I love projects because I love projects. So this is my project, and we're going to go through the different stages of it. This is the worst stage, which is called the demo. And it's pretty upsetting when you walk into your house that was fairly nice actually, and you see what it looks like now. So come on in and I'm going to show you. So when you walk into your house the first time and you see this, you will panic. So I suggest maybe you just wait till it all gets cleaned up. But anyway, for purposes of today, this is the demo, and it's a lot of work. We're taking up all of our floors, which is hard because they were glue down floors, and so they're very thick glue that we had to get through. We're going to put, this used to be the actual dining room, but now we're turning it into like a study. We're going to put a big built-in back there against that wall. And then this room, as you can see ahead here, is the one we took out, and I'll try to crawl over these pieces for you. We took out this whole wall because we're going to make it flush, and that's going to be a big stone wall there. And trust me, I'm overdoing, as I always do in all my projects, because I overdo in real estate too. We always do more than we're supposed to. So I'm doing more than I should. But anyway, that's going to be a whole wall of stone, and that'll be a little living area with 4 chairs and a center table there. And it used to be just a sofa in there. So crawling around here, these steps right here are the main stairs when you come in the house. So I want them all open with like big block steps, totally open with wrought iron railing. So we just basically tore out everything under the bottom of these stairs, which was interesting because we had never looked in there. And actually, from 10 years ago, we found Whataburger wrappers. That was really an interesting thing to see Whataburger wrappers under your stairs that have been there for 10 years, obviously while the builders were building. So as we move along, like I said, that fireplace has disappeared, the mantle and all have disappeared, because we're going to put in a linear fireplace, one of the modern looking fireplaces that goes on into our den, which is here and is another big mess. This is a breakfast room, which isn't going to get much changes except for some doors, but this kitchen is a total remodel. Again, this wall backs up to what was the living room, And that wall is not going to be all stone. We haven't really decided exactly yet. I am doing the contracting myself, basically, because I've had enough experience to do it, but I've hired some great contractors that I know that you could always use. So, I mean, I'm using the best carpentry, the best decorator, the best everything. This whole island is going to change into what we call a waterfall. So it'll have something coming off the side all together. And then we're getting new cabinet doors. And over here was our stove. And I'll give you a little warning as a homeowner. Everybody loves pot fillers behind their stoves. But let me tell you something about a pot filler. First of all, we never used the pot filler. And when we took this stove out, the pot filler had obviously been leaking, and we have mold behind here. And it's not the bad mold. I mean, it's fine. But anyways, it is mold. And so pot fillers aren't always the best thing because you can't see what they're doing behind the scenes. So this is our kitchen, breakfast room, and den together, which is kind of a mess, obviously, but it will be beautiful when finished. I wish we could just skip right over to the finished product because it would make me a lot happier because I'm living in an apartment right now. So let's go on a little bit further. I'm redoing my pantry. I think if I can get the door open. I'm redoing my pantry, which has no lights on it right now, but we're making a lot of storage in here. It was like open shelves for knickknacks, which is useless. We're trying to get more storage because we store a lot of things here. Even though it's just Bob and I that live here, we own Love Beans Coffee House next to our real estate office too, so we have a lot of Love Beans storage that we need to put in here. So we have that, and then this is our mud room, and again we're taking down what was just an open thing there and putting more storage. This little room that was added as it was added on by the previous owner, who was actually the builder, is going to become my husband's office, and we're going to put a pocket door here. So that's it for the first floor. We'll go up to the second floor and tell you some more things and do a little bit more discussing about why you want to remodel your home. Okay, so now that we're upstairs, this is the master bedroom. Used to have doors on it, but now we're going to put these really cool doors with some smoked glass in them. We're not really doing too much in this room except floor and, you know, some lighting. The bathroom we did about 2 years ago, which is attached here, but we're not doing much of that. We are doing some closet remodel. Sorry, I'm running backwards here. But in the closet, I decided, since I'm kind of a messy closet person, that I wanted them to build in bigger areas where we could actually put doors on them so that I don't have to show how messy my closet is. So that's the closet. The bathroom we're skipping because we did it 1.5 years ago. So we'll head on out to the upstairs. Is really not getting as much remodeled, nor does it need it. I mean, you really need to focus on your downstairs more than your upstairs, because that's what's going to sell your house, and that's what's going to, you know, get you more money. So we go by here, and honestly, the next few things are just bedrooms that we're only redoing a few things in the bathrooms. So we are taking this carpet out, and this is a nice feature. Have a bathtub in your bedroom, which obviously is just sitting here till it can disappear, because we're changing this bathroom from a tub, see if there's a light here, from a tub to a shower. Sometimes you can do that and sometimes you can't. So we're doing it, but in the process we have to put a pocket door here instead of a regular door. So we're gonna put a shower here instead of a tub, and we're gonna just kind of redo some of this in the flooring and not do too much in here, because my budget is getting really full. So we have to be careful what we spend, and so do you if you're doing it. Or maybe you don't have a budget, but most people do have a budget. Okay, as we go on up the hall, we get to the laundry room. And this is not got a light on it, so I don't think you're gonna be able to see much, but what we're gonna do in here is just add some tile backsplash and new floor and new cabinets. So the lights are off there so that the workers don't get electrocuted, which is a good idea. So This was a little bedroom too, which now has our washer dryer in it, and our nativity set, which is really nice to have a nativity set on a washer and dryer in a bedroom. It's a new fad. So just kind of storing things where we can find. This bathroom, we're really only doing the floor. We're keeping, well, and we're gonna do a new mirror and stuff. So that's an easy fix. Like I said, the downstairs will cost much, much more. There's a step down here. The downstairs will cost much more than the upstairs. Up here, what we're gonna do, because it's a 3-bedroom house and we have 4 children and 9 grandchildren, so we need more space when they come to visit. We're gonna build this whole back wall here into a built-in with a queen size Murphy bed in the middle that'll pull out when the kids are here. So we're trying to use a lot of good sense for storage and things like that. This back room here was just a little storage room anyway, and what we're gonna do is just to add some more storage. We're gonna put some more built-ins back there. We'll have our media equipment here. And just, you know, whatever, this is minimal. Like I said, the upstairs is minimal to the downstairs. So basically, what I'm trying to show you today is several things. You can do a remodel. It's not always easy. If you're gonna do as much as this, you do need to move out of your house, by the way. You cannot, if you notice, you can't live here. So, but you can do minor things. We know what's good to do. We know what you should do to sell your house. Even if you're just updating it to stay there, at least you've gotten that done, and if you do decide to sell someday, you can sell it because it's already updated. So basically, this is phase 1 of our new podcast called Let's Remodel, and we're gonna continue to do more as things get added in, and you can see how the process goes. And if I'm still alive, because it's a hard thing to do. So that's why you need help, and that's why we want to help you. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again soon.